Hey, what's up everybody? And welcome to my absolute favorite kind of video to make. Today, we're gonna be checking out a guitar that I haven't seen in a long time, that I don't think I've ever played. And it's a situation where I don't know what I'm gonna find in here. This is Matt DeVries's Dean Exile that I received for Chimaira's Inkarceration Fest performance earlier this year. He received this guitar right before rehearsals, used it for that, used it throughout the show, and he loved it from what I understand. And it's been cased up ever since. As far as I know, I don't think this case has been opened since then, so kind of don't know what we're gonna find. Matt asked if I was interested in checking it out, giving a demo. He doesn't know that I'm gonna restring it and set it all up for him. I don't even know when the next time he's gonna play this is. Maybe soon, as a matter of fact. Maybe a couple of you guys have heard about some announcements we got coming up next year. So maybe this is a little premature to restring it, but at least it'll be all ready for him, and I'm excited. Let's take a look in here first. What kind of surprises do we have? None, but that's pretty cool. Screen print on a big thing there. MFA, this is gonna be in drop C. It says Chimaira stage right. That's Matt's side of the stage. That's how we know when gear's getting loaded up onto the stage. The crew, house crew, local crew, everything like that knows whether just to set it stage right, stage left, stage center, stage back, all that kind of stuff, front or back. So anyways, is it gonna be all oxidized? Was it wiped down after the show, after a couple sweaty shows? I don't know. We're gonna find out right now. Here we go. Oh, I was gonna say, did I say this or not? I can't even remember if this is a Floyd or a fixed bridge, so I kind of just don't know what we're getting into here. But what we're gonna do, I should have said this earlier, we're gonna check it out, talk about it, go over the specs, restring it, set it up, and then hear how it sounds. I'll play around with it, give you my thoughts, and yeah, we'll just do that. How's that sound? Here we go with the great reveal. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, okay. So, it is a Floyd, and it looks in absolutely fantastic condition. Break out the strap here. It's got some hardware. Let me get this out of the way. All right, we won't need this right now. All right, so let's get a better look at this bad boy. Oh, very light. I like that. So the Dean Exile, it looks like maybe it was wiped down after the show, which is huge for any instrument you're gonna put away for a long time. Especially, I know Matt, you know, he pours his heart out on stage, and you know, that causes perspiration every once in a while. Left on the strings and the pickups and the hardware, it just eats away at it. But this still looks beautiful in every way. Let's get a close up. And actually, I'm gonna read a little something about this, but let's check that out there. So it needs a polish, as you can see. But again, that's the Dean Exile. Looks pretty dang badass. But they say the Exile is a beast in playability and sonic flexibility. A high access heel joint on an alder body that offers the ability to reach every note. Equipped with a set of Fishman Fluence modern pickups. And you can add additional sounds by utilizing their dual modes with the push-pull knob. Finished off with a Floyd Rose 1000 tremolo system, menacing black satin finish, 24 fret ebony fingerboard, bound neck and headstock, also means binding there on the headstock and the neck. Very cool, I like that. Plus a chrome foil logo to tie it all together to bring the most out of your playing. Is there, ooh yeah, there's some texture to that, some depth. So pretty cool. A few more specs about this bad boy. It's right-handed, obviously. Alder all the way through, 3-piece maple neck. It's a 25.5-inch scale, bolt-on neck, regular Grover tuners, but not locking or anything. Just regular. Neck shape is slim D. Pearloid offset dots. 24 frets as we mentioned, a 16-inch radius. Decent battery compartment. Country of origin, Indonesia. That makes so many guys mad when they see that. I don't understand it. Guys will leave comments just like Indonesia with like a rolling eye emoji. Just like, I don't know. I mean, what does it matter where it's made? As long as it's a good instrument. That's how I feel. All my Korean guitars or whatever play just as badass as my Japanese made ones, you know? So if you got a bad one from Indonesia, it's probably just a lemon, which happens. It came equipped with D'Addario Exile 120s. I doubt these are them. I have a feeling Matt strung this up. He's been working with, I apologize, I can't remember his name, but a guy from, that plays with Danzig and maybe the Misfits or something like that. I can't remember what those are called. I'll flash to another video here, and like they're called like Frankensteins or something like that. I'll put those on, but what we're gonna put on, kind of got like a little roulette thing here. Should we go with the DR high beams? Should we go with the string joys? Or there's this new company that I'm checking out some strings from called Brass Knuckle. These things are pretty cool. It's just, they're the exact same set, but he just has different artwork that he could feature for anything. I haven't yet checked these out. And I don't think I'm gonna put them on this guitar because I'm not gonna sit and play this guitar for a while to check out the strings. It's the point of it. You know, how do you know if strings are good or not unless you put them on and then you jam on them for a while and just feel how things sound, different songs, different environments, different scenarios, all that kind of stuff. So I don't think I wanna do the test with this because I'm really only just gonna play it for a little bit at the end of this video, case it up, send it back to Matt. So we're gonna save those. But I am gonna do the Jackson Virtuoso with these coming up in a future video because I have a little work to do on that one. I wanna show you guys some interesting stuff about action because I'm having some problems with it. Not problems like the guitar's fault. I just set the action and it didn't work out and I didn't realize it till live. So video coming up with that where I'm gonna redo the action, talk about a bunch of different scenarios, how to raise and lower your strings via the truss rod and the bridge, and then I'm gonna string it up with these brand new brass knuckles and see how that goes. So definitely stick around for that one. If that video is out right now, you'll see it with a little thing up here that you can click on that if you like after this video and watch that. But until then, you won't see anything up there. So let's go String Joy. I doubt Matt has ever tried String Joy. These things feel great. And all of these are my custom gauges, which is 11, 13, 20 wound, 30, 42, and 52. The exact gauges I've been playing for almost 25 years now. I don't think I'll be switching anytime soon. So yeah, let's go with the String Joys. So I'm gonna restring this, clean it up, make sure everything's good, float, intonation, all that good stuff. And we'll jam it out. How's that sound? I'm gonna try to rip through this. I'm not gonna have you guys sit through the half-hour string changing and setup process. We'll just go over some of the main points. I'm gonna cut through this, fast forward through just dead time, talk about only interesting things. Hopefully, I guess that's in the ear of the beholder, right? What's interesting and what isn't. But it appears this Floyd already needs an adjustment based on what's on here, but I'm pretty sure that's definitely gonna change once we get these on. But let's get started. I'm very excited. Today is Black Friday. I'm not gonna talk about any sales or anything like that. I'm just mentioning it as a significant day for people outside of America. I'm sure you know more about Black Friday than you do Thanksgiving, but Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. So yesterday was Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all. I had a nice time. Ate and drank a lot, just like normal, like you're supposed to on that day. Football was on, but I didn't pay much attention for whatever reason. Browns aren't doing anything. I'm from Cleveland. Browns are the only ones I care about, the only team I really care about. And I'm a fair weather fan. So, I didn't pay much attention. I think I'm gonna do, I talk about this a lot, but I'm just gonna say it again, in case you don't know. Especially with a Floyd, I usually restring one string at a time. But every once in a while, I'll take all the strings off at the same time so I can do a full deep cleaning. And that's what I wanna do to this guitar. I wanna be able to get at the fretboard everywhere, all the nooks and crannies. So we're just gonna strip it down completely, get it totally cleaned up. Put some fresh string joys on her. I hope that sounds good. If you want to know all of my techniques, I have many, many videos on my channel, Restringing Guitars, talking about all the various techniques I use that I've picked up over 30 plus years of playing. So I've definitely got some tips, tricks, some best practices, some do's and don'ts, everything. Truss rods, Floyd's, intonation, fixed bridges, just everything you need to know. You can learn it here. So yeah, even though this has been sitting in a case for a year and a half, it still feels like a new Floyd, where all the components turn easily, strings come out of here easily. It's just a joy to work with. All right. Here we go. Some guy said in a comment the other day, dude, you can't use guitar polish on a satin finish or a matte finish, whatever it was. And whether he's right or wrong, what choice do I have? I don't know, but maybe he's right. Look at this thing, I don't know. Maybe it just needs to be rubbed out. Yeah, there we go. Let's clean it up now. I don't know, like, go ahead and chime in, dude. If you happen to be seeing this and you're like, hey, I'm the guy that left that comment. What is the best alternative with a finish like this if I'm not supposed to use guitar polish? The Nomad. I said I wasn't gonna pitch anything Black Friday, but not like there's a sale or anything like that. But if you're gonna take advantage of any guitar gear over Cyber Weekend here, I recommend the Nomad Guitar Tool Kit, cleaning kit. Got everything you need. Get in between everything, all that kind of stuff. Just makes it a more enjoyable process. A lot of people ask if I like oil my fretboard or how I do that or whatever. I never have ever in my life. I'm interested in trying, actually. I saw that Nomad has a complete kit or whatever with, like, you know, the right stuff to do this with and all that, but I'll be honest and say that my whole life I've always just used guitar polish on my fretboards, and they seem to like it, you know? They've never complained. So I appreciate that. And if you take care of your guitar, it will take care of you back. It cleans up easier each time, stays in tune better, and performs better. I promise. Are you guys interested in knowing about my fetish? This is one of them. Polishing a neck like this and then playing it, there's a certain feeling, to me, jamming on a freshly polished neck. In fact, this is a real tip. Anytime I'm about to record, like I'm in the studio, about to record an important track, anything with meaning, I will polish my guitar, and especially the neck. It's just faster and smoother. It feels better, you know? It's little things like that. I don't know if it's superstition or what, but I think like a car stereo sounds better in a clean car than a shitty, dirty car with, you know, stuff all over your floor mats and Reese's wrappers and Pepsi bottles on your seats. But when after a fresh detail and a fresh, you know, just a fresh wash, it just feels good. Stereo sounds better, music sounds better, and get a little boost of confidence, right? Who's with me? Comment if you're with me. All right. Can't say that it'll improve your playing. It might. Imagine that. All you gotta do is clean up your guitar and all of a sudden you're Eddie Van Halen. All right. Let's get it on. Okay, so the bridge is fairly sunken back in, just like it was before I started with whatever strings were on here. So we're definitely gonna have to do a float adjustment. Again, I'm not gonna bore you with that or go through it all. I have lots of videos where I do that. So we'll blast through that as well, but we're gonna get it happening here. Get rid of these things. It's funny. This is the first spots I'm seeing any rust. These screws have some rust on them and these holes, so that's where the deterioration has begun on this. Not in the spots where I expected to see them. We're looking good. I'm gonna see. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I can't see if I'm getting a good shot for you or not. But the bridge, we're looking right there. It's looking nice and parallel. All right. Next, let's take a quick look at this guitar's intonation. Nothing's too crazy to the point where I feel like I need to go in there and do anything, especially because if you know, you know, on a Floyd, it just sucks doing the intonation. It's crazy, it's just tedious. And nothing stood out to me there. If it did stand out, like the intonation was way off, I'd say it's very, very close. Certainly good enough for me. So that's I'm not being lazy, it's just good enough for me. Is it absolutely perfect? It is not absolutely perfect, but knowing this guitar is just going back in its case, I'd rather intonate it when it's time to be played if we even feel like it needs it. That's another thing. You go off the feel of the intonation. If you can tell chords are sounding out of tune, you definitely know you need an intonation. If the tuner's telling you that it's a little bit off, but chords still sound great, then why mess around? That's how I feel about it. So we're looking beautiful. Float's looking good on both sides. Tuning's looking pretty good. Gonna lock up. Do the finishing touches. We'll see how it sounds. Okay, tuning's perfect. Bridge is still good. Lock this down. Put the back plate back on. Polish it up, retune, jam. Okay, that's that. Some screws. Okay. Also, I'm gonna assume the battery is good. If we were heading into a recording situation or something like that, or even playing live tomorrow, I would check that out, but I'm gonna assume it's good because the tuner was responding accurately, and when we plug it into jam here in a second, if something's off, then I'll know it's, need to change the battery. But yeah, that neck feels good. All right, we're good to go there. Let's give Matt my patented RA string change indicator. Stick that right there. Find my pen. So the date is November 29th. Drop C, 11:52, today's date, and string joy. Okay. Give it a nice little once over. Okay, so we've locked down, I think. We did that, right? So now it's time to fine tune. Look at that. So the tuning is great, all thanks to all the stretching we did and all the attention to detail along the way. makes it so this is a breeze. It's ready to play. It'd be stage ready, you know? A guitar goes through much more of a workout live on stage, just the emotion, the adrenaline, everything like that, than it does if you just sit down, put it on your knee and play. So you need to be ready for that moment, you know, in the professional, you know, touring environment and things like that. So all that stretching just goes a long way, you know, just like stretching your body, you know, before a big workout. All right, so the moment of truth, what everybody's been waiting for. Thanks for sitting through all this bullshit. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Let me know. I've made it this far. So let's jam. I'm not at all warmed up. I haven't played any guitar today. I'm working on a new riff though, in my head, that over the past couple days I've been trying to put it on guitar. Maybe I'll break that out, we'll see. It's gonna be a new Elite song, I think. Okay, got the Fender Tonemaster Pro plugged in here. I'll show you that. Strap on. This is Matt's strap too, so we'll see like what his height or his length of strap he likes. See if it would work for me or not. I'm sure it'll be fine. But so here's a look at the Tonemaster Pro. You guys have seen that in plenty of my videos. So we got there my main rhythm tones, just an Uber, using the power stage, going into the PB cab here, but we're just gonna use the room audio, not the mic'd audio. You know why? Because I could tell you guys like it better. Anytime I try to mic up the cab and play it like that, you guys always talk about how they like just the room audio from the iPhone better, which makes sense, kind of like what you're hearing, and obviously the iPhone audio capture has only improved over time. So let's give this a shot. Oh, so this is much lower than I like it, but it'll still be fine. All right. Oh, turn on the power stage. Boom. We're in business. Yep, got the push-pull there. All right. First strum. Again, this is so low. I wonder, does that look low? Probably looks normal, but usually I'd probably like to have it about like, I don't know, about like that, I'd say. Anyways. Anyways, sounds like Matt DeVries, I think. What do you play? That's a Matt DeVries riff for you. The Dean Exile, it's banging. Feels good, plays right. Like I said, it's got a nice weight to it. I like that. I'd be a little more comfortable if I raise the strap, which is something I could easily do, but I'm not gonna mess with Matt's. So yeah, thanks for hanging around and watching just a little Friday afternoon restringing jam with the Dean Exile. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get one of these if you'd like for yourself. And thanks to Dean for hooking Matt up and Matt for the loaner for the video, you know? So like I said, it was a surprise. I know you weren't expecting to have it restring and set up, but it'll be ready for you come the next rehearsals, whenever that may be. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate everybody watching so much. Check out my Patreon campaign just to get a little closer, direct messaging, behind the scenes stuff, your name recognized in all of my videos, early looks at all my videos, stuff like that. If you're interested, come on in. It's a great community vibe. We're just talking guitar stuff, talking videos, talking everything like that. Also my guitar instructional DVD, shipping right now with 10 free guitar picks. Maybe I'd even throw in an extra. Got some Inkarceration picks here. If you're thinking about picking that up, get rid of the DVD, just do it for the picks if that's what you're after, you know? Or learn a little something with the DVD, which I recommend. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. So many of you watching right now aren't subscribed. It's free, takes no time. Just hit that subscribe button. Then you know whenever I release a video. It's as simple as that. It's a big help to me. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you again on the next one. Hang out for that Virtuoso video coming up. I'm gonna talk about action and restring it with those new brass knuckle strings. Cheers, guys. Thanks to String Joy. Thanks to everybody. Peace.